Hello, beautiful people. How is everybody doing? Just checking with you all. I am just getting dressed, about to get out the house pretty soon. I took the day off because I have some things I need to handle. And yeah, so let me tell you all about Best Buy. I bought some merchandise probably about maybe about 12 days ago. And you know, their return policy is 14 days. No, I'm sorry, 15 days. So if you ever buy anything from Best Buy, their return policy is 15 days to get your refund. So I bought some things from over there and I decided that it wasn't working out, so I needed to take it back. So I took it back this past weekend and I paid cash for one of the items, and then the other item, I had to go to another Best Buy up the road and I swiped my card. But anyway, of course, they gave me my cash back, but the one that I use with my debit card, they, of course, they refunded it that particular day. I seen it on my bank account. I went into my mobile app just to make sure that it was showing, and it was showing pending. And that was that Friday. So when I got up Saturday morning, I didn't see it. It was no longer out there. It wasn't pending or anything. So mind you now, I used to work for the bank. And I said, well, okay, I'm wondering why it just went away. So I waited that whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I got up and I went to Best Buy because, let me back up, because that Saturday I did call the bank and I talked to a representative. She said that she didn't see anything. And I was like, you didn't see anything? You didn't see that this charge was actually pending? She said she didn't see it whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? Now, $184, that's my money. I want it back. You know what I'm saying? So and she said, well, just, Monday, check with Best Buy and kind of go from there. That's what I did. Monday, went to Best Buy, talked to one of the managers, of course, had my receipt. Thank goodness I had my receipt. Oh my gosh. Once I realized that the Best Buy bag that I had in the car had all my receipts in it, I had to wait till they come out of the tournament because I had my grandson with me, the 2-year-old. We were sitting in the car and I didn't want to just leave them and just have to put him back in the car seat and all that. So I just waited and I kept praying like, Lord, let this bag still be in this garbage can. So luckily, thank goodness, the bag was still in the trash can. So we got back to the gas station. So that was a plus. So anyway, getting back to Monday, I went to Best Buy, talked to the manager. Like I said, had my receipt, and they were saying, well, anything that we refund back is going to be there, So I called the bank while I was there with the manager. Now, lo and behold, I get a whole different representative on the line. He checks, he puts me on hold, and he comes back and he said, well, yeah, I do see that pending charge, but it's still going to take up to about 3 to maybe 7 business days before it posts. And I said, well, you do see it then, right? Because of course I can't see it any longer. And he said, yes, it's there. It's just going to take that time frame for it to appear on back into your account. But mind you now, the first representative was like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. But this one was like, yeah, I do see XYZ and it's out there. You just got to wait the time frame. So I was like, okay, thank you so much. Thanked the manager of Best Buy and went on my way. But again, it's so strange because to me, like I said, I used to work for the bank now. It was pending that Friday when I left out the store because I checked it while I was standing there. And then Saturday morning, it was no longer there. I've never seen it happen like that for something to be pending and then they're going to wait all this time to give somebody their money back. And it usually doesn't take that. It does not take that time frame like that because I've taken things back to Best Buy and got my money back that same day. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was Wells Fargo. That's who I bank with. One of the banks I bank with. That's the reason why I try to have money in different banks, different locations, because this right here, I don't know what that was all about. I know one thing, they better give me back my money. Period. I'm going to finish getting dressed and get on out. I'm gonna take you all along with me wherever I end up at. So yeah, but I have a couple of things that I do want to show you all. I picked up some more lippies. And I do have on one right now. You can barely see it, but I love it though. It's by Clinique. It's the Black Honey. And it looks like this. And this is what it looks like, you know, but I love it. You just have to put it on so many times, but yeah. I think you guys seen this one before. I talked about this in one of my vlogs. This is the Unbutton Lip Oil, and I've been using it with, this is what I've been using it with. This One Size Lip Snatcher Coin Collector Lip Liner. These two work so well together. This is the perfect brown. I'm so used to using MAC brown, which is the chestnut. Yeah, chestnut. But this one to me is like the perfect brown. But again, you see how small it is, right? This is what I don't like. It is so small, but it is the perfect brown. If you're looking for a brown coin collector, if you can see that, coin collector by One Side, beautiful. This is the next one that I picked up by Rihanna, Fussy. I like this too. It's very soft and feminine, you know, all of that. So yeah, this is really nice as well. So yeah, those are some of the lippies that I picked up. Like I say, I went to Ultra and then picked up something from Sephora. Something else I wanted to show you guys that I'm kind of loving. Will not take the place of my Chanel. Never, 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 because I love Chanel, always. This one, my daughter picked this up for me for Mother's Day, and it's the Burberry Her. I have the spray, the perfume, and the lotion. Nice as well. Love it, but like I say, my Chanel is the #1 go-to. Show you all what I have on today, and it's just this denim dress that, ooh, you know what? I never had an issue with my midsection, but I tell you, but this menopause, post-menopause, has me just really just feeling some type of way. But the good thing is I am back to working out, back to lifting my weights, you know, all of that, you know. So I've been researching, trying to figure out what can I do, you know, post-menopausal, because I was really kind of steering away from, you know, getting back into lifting weights and stuff, because, you know, I did that, you know, through my 40s pretty much. And since I started, you know, going through all of this with the menopause, and now I'm at post-menopause, and with some of the joint pains that I normally have, I just kind of stayed clear from it. But something said, Martha, you got to get back into it, because that may help with the joint pains and stuff. So I'm back into lifting my weights, because if you're anything like me, a woman of maturity age, still trying to keep it all together, still trying to build the life for me, cultivating, you know, just the life that I want for myself, you know, still feeling feminine, you know, just sexy, beautiful, you know, all of that, you know. And let me touch a little bit on my hair, because I hadn't talked about this in a while. So I want to give you guys an update on my hair. It seemed to be doing what it needs to do. It's, you know, it's growing back out and stuff. So only thing that I've been doing is basically trying to keep my scalp clean. And I would use Head and Shoulder just to cleanse my scalp. So I've been doing that for probably about maybe going on 2 months, and of course shampooing it. So I don't shampoo my hair probably about maybe every 4 days. And then of course, deep condition it still, condition it, shampoo, condition it, deep condition, you know, all of the things that you need to do to your hair. So I haven't been doing anything drastic, just the basic stuff to kind of, you know, keep it going or whatever. But if you can see it, this is what it's looking like, you know, and I just have some gel on it just to, you know, enhance my curls or whatever. So that's about it. I'm still waiting to get into see a dermatologist, a black dermatologist, I might say. And yeah, and go from there back to taking a multivitamin, because I stopped taking those probably within maybe a year and a half. I just stopped completely. So I'm back to taking a multivitamin, women's 50 plus, alive. This is the one I'm taking right here. Picked up from the vitamin shop, this one. So I'm back to taking a multivitamin and looking to take a magnesium, but I need to figure out, do my research a little bit more on which one I need to go with, because there's several of them. So I need to figure out what's going to be best for me. So I'm researching that. So trying to get, you know, just keep myself on track to continue on living my best life going forward. But yeah, let me get out this house and I'll see you guys soon. Funny that this song is on the radio. If you guys hadn't checked out my first channel, YouTube channel, it's just Martha Harris as well. Go check it out, because on that channel I just talk about the mess that's going on in the world today, the Trump administration, you know, all of the things, you know. So but the song that was on the radio just basically said, you know, he's just minding his own business. In my last video that I just put out, I said, Black people, mind your business. That was the topic. That was the title of my video. Black people, mind your business. And I mean that. Mind your business, because what's going on in the world right now, it doesn't have anything to do with us. We need to just keep doing what we need to do for ourselves. Let those people do what they're going to do out there, and we continue to take care of ourselves and our families. So, yeah. But if you haven't checked it out, check it out. To the thrift store now. And this is about the only decent place that I come to pick up items to resell. Come every so often. I don't come like I used to, because, you know, I started my first channel as a reseller. So yeah, whenever I get a chance to pick up items here and there, I do just that. Matter of fact, I just made a sale on Macari, little boy sneakers. Hello, beautiful people. I just made it home. I did go to the thrift store. I went to TJ Maxx. I didn't find anything at the thrift store, so I came on out of there. Went to TJ Maxx. I found a shoe rack that I needed, so I bought that. Didn't make it to the mall. Stopped at Starbucks. Got a small caramel ribbon crunch that today is going to be the last day that I drink that because I don't think it's all that healthy. I've been addicted to this drink since about a year ago. So now's the time for me to stop it altogether since I'm back on my kick of working out, strength training, and all of that. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this lasagna in the oven. So we're gonna probably have that. They're probably gonna have that for dinner with a salad. So I'm not sure what I'm going to eat. If I eat any of that lasagna, it's just gonna be a very small piece and a salad. And that's about it. The day was pretty straightforward. Started raining really hard here again. I tell you, it's been raining for about a week and a half here. If you can see my backyard, I mean, my grass is so high now. I have not been able to get my grass cut probably about 2 weeks now. And my yard man is saying that he may come tomorrow. I think Wednesdays, I don't think it's supposed to rain Wednesday. So I don't know if it's still gonna be wet. So I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do it, but it's looking like a jungle out there now. I do have some ideas and some conversations that I want us to talk about. So with all that being said, you all, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. All of the things, and don't forget, like I always say, you are worthy of everything. You are beautiful, gorgeous, loving, the whole 9 yards. And don't you never ever forget it, that we are over here cultivating our life, building what we want, building how we want our life to be. Regardless if you're single, with someone, the whole 9 yards. Like, comment, and share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you.